Hive Jump is an indie game that takes inspiration from several different resources. You are a new colony on a foreign planet trying to protect your citizens from a mass of alien bugs a la Lost Planet. The visuals are reminiscent of a 2D version of Metroid Prime Federation Force. Then we have roguelike and RTS elements thrown into the mechanics to create the blend known as Hive Jump. Phew, that's a mouthful, but let's backtrack a bit. Essentially, this game is comprised of a campaign that you can tackle on a variety of difficulties. You begin on a map where you can reinforce bases or establish new ones during your turn before the bug horde attacks. That's a very tiny part of the game, however, as the main mission is to purge the hives of these bug hordes before they destroy your bases. Every time you do, the layout will be different. If you die, another soldier will simply be transported in with a new name and everything. You'll keep dropping troops just so long as your signal pack remains intact. If that pack is destroyed, the mission ends, but worry not, because this is a roguelike after all. Killing bugs will net you precious goo, which is the currency of this universe. Goo can help you get new weapons, upgrade old ones, or be used to boost defenses on the world map. You may die a lot in the beginning, but like most of these games, learning from your mistakes will help you get better over time. Most importantly, so will upgrading your arsenal to become a badass bug killing machine. It's really just as simple as that, plus it supports up to 4-player co-op. Couch co-op only, that is, which is kind of where my problem starts to arise. So, I don't know about you, but I'm not turning on my Wii U anymore post Breath of the Wild. I figured that it was it for the poor Nintendo system. Like the Vita, I think the console is great, it's just that no one ever gave it a chance. You could argue that Nintendo didn't either, but here's the thing with Hive Jump. I'm afraid no one is going to play this game because it's on an old system. I'm afraid only because it's just so fun. It was a Kickstarter game with the goal of launching on PC platforms and the Wii U. Kudos to them for not backing out on the Wii U once the system was essentially cancelled, like some other indie games. Ukulele! But you know, as fun as it is, there are issues. It runs pretty bad on the Wii U at times when the chaos gets too intense, literally stopping for brief seconds in between frames, but by no means did it really damage my gameplay. Just a technical hiccup or two. Aside from the campaign, there is an arcade mode which just puts you in a series of random levels, and then there are challenge levels as well, but again, the main draw is that campaign. So yeah, there's not a lot to Hive Jump, and it sucks that it's only on the Wii U, only because that the exposure will be limiting. Not the game's fault though. It kind of reminds me of my feelings toward the Dynasty Warriors series and its spin-offs. Yeah, those games aren't perfect, and they're super repetitive, but they're also just mindless fun, especially with friends. So, if you still have the Wii U, have 3 friends to play with, or even just 1, you're going to have a blast with Hive Jump. Did you know that was a ReActionExaminer video? If you liked it, you should subscribe to me to keep up with everything that I'm doing. Also, if you have some other interests, like sex for example, check out Chum Ups, which is a comedy sex podcast thing wherein my best friend and I check out the weird and abnormal and the erotic. And of course, you should support me on Patreon because, hey, I want to make the channel better and I want your help to do so. Plus, if you want to check out my writing, check out Game Jerk, where I have archives and new stuff for all projects, okay? You can find all the stuff and more in the description with the links below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.